let's see what's going on. I've got about an hour or so. This is probably a work of fiction inspired by historical events and characters, events in this game, even though... Okay. Kidding. Sorry, couldn't read that fast. It moves very quickly. Good lord. Okay. I would love to enter the manor. Thank you so much. Yeah. Validate me. Fill the conditions detailed in the talents menu to unlock permanent bonuses. What does that mean? Okay. I feel like this is good. We're just going to get dropped right into whatever this is. Basically, I picked 3 games up on sale, like massive sale. France. Paris. 1792, the 10th of December. Is that man okay? He does not look very healthy. Oh, that's probably why.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen.
Yes.
Nothing. Not a sound.
I told you we were just going to get dropped right into it.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous
Why does he remind me of
secret
Victor
society
Zaz?
turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your
Cool.
body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you
I'm
alive.
not really in a position to be speaking.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back.
What is it?
Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Evidently not.
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no
Probably
time.
literally and figuratively.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position
Victor
to do
Zaz
so.
seems very unimpressed.
For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Okay.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
You brought a knife to a gunfight, eh?
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
Her mouth didn't like move at all there.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Who does she remind me
Mother,
of?
You're no spring chicken anymore.
Ouch.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to von Borchardt.
Maybe take the knife away from him, though? Maybe take the knife away from him? Maybe take the knife away from him? He could get a little stabby. Uh-huh. 1 month later. Oh my god. Steph. Lord Mortimer's Island. Off the coast of England. Of course he has an island. He is a lord after all. I think this has like 5 chapters or something like that. I can't remember. Also, this has been a really difficult game to try and get like a synopsis of. It just had high ratings and it was on a mega sale, so I bought it because it kept kind of coming up in all of my like
Well done, Mother.
searchings.
You just had to pick up von Bertrand's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise
I just
island.
came from paradise. He's kind of right. Episode 1, The Mad Ones. Maybe she's dead.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age.
Excuse me? I don't need your misogynistic
I'm sure I'll
bullshit.
find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
So the history nerd in me just wants to point out a woman would never wear
Well,
that
now,
dress for that time period.
Find ourselves
Thank you.
both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you,
We're
good
about
sir,
like
what brings you
one
here?
step from a business with Lord Mortimer.
Lord Mortimer
The
asked me to join him.
The open
We have
back
some
is very
business to take care
distracting.
of.
Next thing she's gonna start showing me my
How
ankle or her
mysterious.
ankles, and I'm gonna start
That
freaking out.
quickly, my son.
Also,
Get
we are
over
one
here like a
step
fish in
tit
water.
jiggle away from a nip slip.
Would you believe that we are all here?
The
hoping
bodice
to
is too
solve our
low. The
personal
bodice comes
issues?
here. They
We'll
push
see.
up.
Right.
They don't
I doubt that
hang.
you came here to look for your
Strike
mother,
one.
Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one
I'm not even
day
paying attention to
setting
this. I'm
foot on
already
this
upset about the
island,
costume.
and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
How could you tell?
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You won't.
I'm
soon
sure I
forget.
won't.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed
Okay,
over.
never mind.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess.
Like, I'm sorry.
Cardinal? A Duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
It's hella fucking... The bodice does not get cut like that. I'm mad now. Also, the gloves are not worn like that. They would have been like full gloves. The hair is kind of right for the time frame. It was a little bit like big.
Mother? Oh shit.
She got stump. What?
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
That's
Yes,
gonna
I'm
get
sure.
gangrene and she's gonna get
Right.
dead.
Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
I think we just had a small nosebleed. I'm sure we're fine.
Hugh.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
I think I just witnessed your death. Are you a ghost?
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
What do you think?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
Like, if you want to just put her in lingerie, put her in lingerie. Oh my god, I'm so mad about that now. I'm not even paying attention to the rest of what's going on.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Am I going crazy or
I don't know.
what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I don't know.
I think you're getting...
Absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Can we run? Oh, I had it. There we go. God. Put some clothes on.
During the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
I can choose my class. I can be a diplomat, shines in society, talented speaker, avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field. Predilection, sorry. I could do occult. Sorry, let me just get out of here. The occultist is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Or I can be a detective. Excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. Choosing a class defines our basic skills. Other skills will be available, but unlocking them will be more expensive. Okay, guys, what are we doing? What do we want to be? A diplomat, an occultist, or a detective? Unfortunately, we can't be a fashionista and actually show this woman how to fucking dress properly. Oh my god. No. Occultist? Mr. Robus has spoken. I've got 3 available points. Okay, what do we... Get out of here. I'm trying to read. Okay, what be this? Okay, so level 1. Okay. Can I not do anything? Oh, okay, so sorry. 4 points left before level 2. Reduce cost and effort and points by 3. Reduces cost of effort points by... By your knowledge of myths, occult, and religious symbols, as well as ancient languages and secret societies. Manipulation. Be up to date with scientific knowledge and medical techniques. Discreetly steal items, pick locks, and notice falsification. Well, they're all great. Benefit from a sound cultural background in the arts, geography, and history. Okay, so you guys can pick 3. What do you want to do? Oh man, I need to, yeah, they weren't kidding about all of the expansiveness of all this, eh? So what do we got? Divert people's attention, change the subject, or avoid questions. Translate all kinds of documents and conversations in foreign languages. We're probably going to need that. Express your grasp of the geopolitical situation, nation interests, and diplomatic relations. Convince people with sheer force of your will and your attitude. Adopt the appropriate behavior for every social situation. Also used to formulate flattery or veiled insults. Oh my god. Veiled insults. fucking amazing. Notice noteworthy details or oddly placed elements. Notice anything strange in someone's behavior or appearance. Read people's behavior like an open book. Use your logical mind and oratorical talents. Use your coordination against your surroundings and sometimes against people. Okay, sorry, back at the task at hand. Okay, so, discreetly steal items. I love that. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe... Let's do that. Probably that. We have 1 point left. Okay, so we want to be up to date with scientific knowledge and techniques. I feel like this is just going to get conversation going. Discreetly steal items, or do we want to use manipulation and get people to act in our own interest? Or I guess we can we could double dip, I guess, but trying to spread some shit out. Okay, what do you guys want? Do you want this one, this one, this one to do, or do you want to double dip it with any of these? Because I don't know, to be honest. Kinda could go for that one. But also maybe this one. That might come in handy. Very confused. I don't know what to pick. Or like, yeah, I like manipulations too. You have spoken. Validating. Trait unlocked, occultist. Let's talk to Tits McGee over here. Again.
I have been involved in all sorts of unsolved cases. Have you ever heard of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An ingenious scam involving mass manipulation on a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, to stop the howling, the priest called for offerings from the peasants.
She has like a weird
And if they
mixture
brought
of
enough
like...
money, I'm guessing the
What's
priest
that
stopped
chick's
the
name that
howling.
played Hermione?
A perfect trick to fool simple
Emma
souls.
something and then
Admit
Eva
it,
Green.
Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I'm delighted to find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
For someone who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very...
Where's our French accent then?
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please call me Emily.
No, Tits McGee.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't
No.
you?
Not at all, so lie to her.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but
Not
I don't
lie.
remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering.
Yeah, I couldn't remember a
I
set of
imagine
tits like
with
that.
your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No, sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt.
Like
Remember?
the William
No?
Pitt?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter.
Like
Right,
the
time to go
actual
to the
William
manor.
Pitt? Because now you have me invested. Opportunities. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details, select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. To access the skill required for the situation, you just need to have it unlocked.
I ask her a question. She answers with
I don't know what
another.
just happened.
Is she playing with me?
Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Review immunities and vulnerabilities in the Journal tab in the menu. Immunity revealed, vulnerability revealed.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way
Yeah,
or another.
dead.
And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements. Found the map. I have no talents. Okay. I thought it said that I could check these fucking people. Lady Hillsborough. Mortimer's invitation. Dear Monsieur de Richet, I am writing you to express my embarrassment regarding the situation in which I find myself. As you probably know, I had invited your mother, Sarah de Richet, to join me on my island several weeks ago. We had projects in common regarding your order. Her stay was going smoothly until yesterday, when your mother simply disappeared. I do not want to over-worry you, but I would like you to join me here as soon as possible so we can shed some light on this mystery. Please accept, sir, the expression of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely, Lord William Mortimer, Marquis of Westfordshire. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing. Options. Okay, that's to do that. Yeah, I thought we could have talked to... Hey, yo, where's this doc go? I'm gonna find out. Oh, no, I'm not.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name,
No.
please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you
See,
among us.
this man seems to be
You
just
must
a
be
touch
Sarah
more
de
in...
Richet's son. I must tell you,
appropriate
we are doing
clothing.
our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What do you know about my mother? Sorry.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every
Is this like
nook
fucking
and cranny of
Shutter
the
Island?
But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
It's been 2 weeks.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost is in effort points.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights
Why
were
is he
seen
wearing a
by
mask?
servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother.
Excuse me, can I have that?
Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Pass me the handkerchief.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's
Yeah,
precious
are you?
belongings? Even though she was greatly looking forward to meeting your master, she's gone missing. And you seem incapable of
Why are
finding
these-
her.
Oh, but sir, please.
And to top it all off, you refuse to give me the handkerchief that she so often let me use? Do I deserve such little consideration in your eyes? Is that what you wish me to report to your master?
No, certainly not, sir. Please forgive
I've
me,
been
sir.
such an
I've been
idiot.
such an idiot.
We're
Here
kind of coming
you
off as
are.
being a little bit of a dick. Thank you. I am going to leave now. You fucking...
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is.
Why don't we have a French accent?
What have you been doing out here on this wharf?
Already figured it out. Oh. Sorry, do I not know how stairs work?
There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother.
Okay. So I can now go over here? Is that what you're telling me? Careful not to fall into the water, I guess.
Wooden floorboard.
Yeah, we're kind of surrounded by it.
Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
I guess I don't have that skill point yet. Do I have... Oh, I have no talents. It's locked. Is that the luggage?
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Where...
There we are.
Oh, okay. So the triangles down there mean that I am tired from doing some fucking safe cracking. Royal jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5.
Great. Honey.
Okay. Great. Honey.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Well, you know, it do be like that, and I don't know what to tell you, my guy. There's something down there. I think I see, like, little blue dots. Or maybe that's the lighting. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder. The powder's wet. Not surprising, given the dampness.
That's not
of
good,
the
is
dock.
it? Cannon.
It's unusable.
Yeah.
I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a
Yeah, way to go.
Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother, and quickly, too.
Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1.
Amber.
Why did we say it like that? Amber. It's the wrong button. Whoops. Okay, we looked at that already. Oh, okay. Royal jelly. It's hard to tell the blue sometimes from the light of the water.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Okay. Oh.
Must be an incredible view from
Yes.
up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away. Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Take the bar.
This might just come
Yeah.
in handy.
It's a beating stick. A wrought iron beating stick. That's real good stuff.
A sack of
Okay.
seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have
Maybe
used
they
it.
don't need to use it yet. What'd I get? Okay, royal jelly. Very good. Searching for a clue.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Why would you need to leave when you live in a McMansion on the fucking cliffs? Oh, yeah.
A lantern. Nothing special.
Okay.
Let's see what's hidden.
Yeah, let's see what's
inside.
hidden inside.
Let's look. A letter written in an Oriental language.
That's racist.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says.
Alright, we'll start here.
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London. It's too badly written. I can't make out the address.
Well, I guess it's gonna sit there for fucking ever then.
The address is in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me. It's about time the order sent some envoys there.
Mm-hmm. Does it?
Samuel Ritter Dauchois. Mother, you test me even when you're not here. It's an anagram of Louis Moras de Riche. You wanted to write to me then. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richer.
what is your game here, Mother? What are these strange turns of phrase? I never heard you speak like that. What's going on
It's
here?
a mystery.
That you write to me under a pen name. Okay. But here you go even further by trying to avoid raising any suspicions should anyone else read it. I wonder if this Godoy is the person you came looking for. Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so
I
familiar?
don't know. I can't do it.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But
I'm not political
just
enough.
can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
I'm also getting very strong Mallory Archer vibes from this woman. And, like, I love it. So, is that everything that I can find here, then?
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Okay, and that's not anything, it's just a glint. Very good. Can I go now?
A Latin
Yeah.
inscription. En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
Yes. Oh, I can translate that.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with. I tend to agree.
Can I go upstairs now? Yes. Now I can. Those stairs look hella dangerous. Ah, look at you. Man, it takes my shit.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Carefully. When did this game take place again? Because I need to... Oh, nice. Look at this guy.
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here.
That's how they're supposed to be dressed.
I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Confrontations. During a confrontation, you will have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. Motherfucker. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you are talking to is convinced.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew
This is going to be really a struggle.
If you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is
What kind of help?
valuable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if
He's
she
got
does
something
so.
on his palm.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
I don't even know what we do. I don't know. Be honest, I guess.
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a
I
perfect
fucked up.
stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that
Yeah,
discretion
God damn it.
is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Shit. All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been
Well, I can't wait to
successful.
fuck this up.
Do you think I should give it to you?
Oh, I have to.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe
It's
with
not.
me. You know my mother's reputation. As her son, I will defend the de Riche's word with the same fervor.
I would expect nothing less. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will...
Of course. Confrontation, last step. For the last step of a confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right one or you have no blunders left. The last step of a confrontation will repeat itself if you fail. I don't believe in his God.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret.
I just lied to a man of God.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men...
I forgot that's kind of where we are in French history right now.
She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she doesn't share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake.
It does kind of remind, yeah, of a Telltale game. It does.
Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Hidden elements. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your adventure, so do not hesitate to look for them. Okay. I don't want to talk to Tits McGee over there because her dress just makes me angry. They should be dressed better. Or at least she should be. But I guess I understand you need some tits to look at. The Devil's Thorn. Devil's Thorn grants you the exalted state. You temporarily see immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in conversation. You cannot carry more than 5. What the hell is that lying around here? Does the priest man know? Nothing's over here. I don't want to seem super sus by running around, but I'm going to run around because we walk very slowly. Oh yeah, what else we, sorry. What in the heckin'? Sorry, what?
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
What are you talking about? We are, like, literally at the peak performance of, like, the opulence of the Gilded Age. The Baroque and Rococo periods of human history. The whole thing is ornate. It has to be. Fucking feel like we've just stepped into Resident Evil 4. May I? I may not. Okay, I'll just go fuck myself. Oh, go back to the group near the chimney. What if I don't want to? I'm gonna read this book.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A biography of the great men. Opened Brutus's page. Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once, sees Brutus raise the dagger on him. Then, covering his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators. Nice family. Let's keep it. Might come in handy someday.
You just theft. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read to gain permanent skill points. Okay. I am just thieving from these people now. Excellent. I mean, I guess they won't know.
I thought.
Yeah, no wonder you're fucking cold. Put a fucking dress on.
Beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire.
Yeah, because you're not dressed appropriately.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from
Washington?
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
I'm sure he does.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence.
Let's not toot your own horn.
George Washington.
It is Washington!
President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I was just being,
I must admit
like,
that
ridiculous.
I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen...
Put a dress on, bitch.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance.
Georgie,
it's the
don't
perfect
spy
place
on
to
me.
build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
It's none of your fucking business.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Put a dress
Well,
on.
my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Horn, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he
Your hands
always
would be
finds a
so cold
moment
if
to
you
sit
had
up and
fucking
chat
proper
with all
gloves
the
on.
guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason?
I actually don't even know. I will invent something.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Look at me making friends with the President of the United
Seriously.
States.
I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Are they referencing the fact that he's in the Illuminati?
Good Lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand
Oh, I'm
Master
just
of the
kidding.
Golden Order.
That's not close.
It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
I don't.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent
Oh my god, it's the guy from Resident Evil 4.
Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apology.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up?
He's probably dead.
Start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Oh man. I want to listen to Washington.
Let's see what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying.
I can't piss
Just
off the
like
President
you,
of the United
when I
States.
arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
That's fair.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Okay.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
Yeah.
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago. Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
It's George
May I
Washington.
ask,
I'm pretty sure
when
he'd
you
remember
saw
everything.
each other, what did you talk about?
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir.
I'm also fairly
I was
certain that
hoping to
it
speak
was
with Lord
it
Mortimer.
was mass hysteria
At
for
least
Salem.
now I
guess.
have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Yeah.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened.
She's missing her left
Yes,
hand, but
I
okay.
hope not.
Careful, they're coming back.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Yeah? Yeah, he do.
The statue is impressive, and so are the paintings. Rubens,
Ugh.
the Caravage, Guignero. Lord Mortimer has very good taste, and the means to express it.
Oh, I see our young sir is a connoisseur.
Yes, in my spare time. Yet, I couldn't tell you who the artist of that painting
Excuse
there
me?
is. I think I recognize a theme, but the style intrigues me.
Saturn
Yes.
devouring his son. Oh, well, you wouldn't know. The artist is none other than
What?
Lord Mortimer. I thought for a long time that the painting wasn't finished.
It's Francesca de
but
Goya.
my
It's a
friend
Goya
assured me
painting.
it was.
Excuse me?
Still, there's no accounting for taste.
Not very conventional, but it sure does hold your attention.
You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams,
Wait,
Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Like John Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
It's a murder mystery. Also, he's stealing Goya's work. Can't dress women. Stealing artists' work.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Quite a day. Right.
It's at the end of the corridor. What corridor? That leads to be seen.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte.
Quoi? Who?
Monsieur Jacques Perru.
We just gathering. Golden elixir causes all your negative alterations. You cannot carry more than 5. Cures you. Sorry, that's what that probably said.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia. Can't believe he's taken fucking credit for Goya's work. Disgusting. I want to explore, but my main objective tells me to not do that. God, in a place like this, I need to find all of the secrets. What's a... Oh, okay, that's part... I thought I saw a blood stain there, and I'm like...
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Where's my room?
Huh.
That's me. Can I, investigate further?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Piaggi. I have to sneeze.
Great. Honey.
Why did we say it like that? Did I just do a lap, maybe? I don't even know.
President George Washington.
He does get the presidential suite. It's a beautiful still life. Did I just see something? Collector coins, eh? I hate how all of these look the same, and now I'm also kind of lost. But also not really, because I think I know exactly where I am. Okay, well, I'll head on back to the old, yes. A lot of beautiful still life paintings. Where I'm over here, I think, right? Yeah, this is me here. Very good.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It
I
might
don't
be
think
about
it
my mother's
is.
disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
I'll leave the letter closed for now.
Damn. Can't wait to open it, but
I did give my
I
word.
gave my word to Piaggi, so...
I'm an honest man.
Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother.
Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
So these are all, of course, very famous paintings, right? Gentileschi. It's probably not exactly.
Saint
Yeah.
Jerome and the Angel. Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way.
That...
And you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way.
It is Gentileschi. Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember. There's Caravaggio does one as well. And yeah, so basically the Gentileschi story is that she wanted to be a painter, and unlike, you know, the time frame, right? So this would have been in like kind of late Renaissance, sort of, if I can remember correctly, because I don't think she would have been in. No, we might be in Baroque. I can't quite remember. Anyway, so Gentileschi wanted to be a painter, and her father took the unusual step of actually educating her, because he too was a painter, and then sent her to a school, and her teacher ended up raping her. And like they also did the unthinkable thing of the time, was they actually took the guy to court, and so obviously she was really pissed off, and this was her depiction of like this is her like kind of channeling her rage, which is why you can, if you actually like look up the actual, you can see it in like the better light and stuff, you can see like there's a bit of a determination on her face, like she knows what she's getting herself into. She's like moving away, so like kind of not to get like the blood splatter and stuff on herself. And yeah, so it was just very, a lot of her life was unheard of the time, to have like to go into painting and stuff like that, to take the man who raped her to court. Like it was just, I love Gentileschi, and she was a very talented painter, obviously.
Saturn devouring his son.
Yeah.
Again? I saw the same thing.
Well, this one's not by Goya.
I wouldn't like to be his son.
Also, read your fucking mythology, my guy.
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices.
Is that?
It always amuses me to see how art gets used.
That is literally all they had to paint, my guy. I don't know what to tell you.
The Conversion of Saint Paul.
Oh my God, Caravaggio.
It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
Caravaggio is just absolutely fantastic. Look up any work. Caravaggio is one of my favorite painters. Just brilliant. Oh my God, I got 2 rooms? That's the bedroom. Ah, yes, of course. This is the sitting room. I forgot how opulent.
Golden Elixir. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Let's take a little gandery. Ah, yes. The sea. Far as the eye can see. Carmelite water gives me the focus state. Your next skill will cost no effort. You cannot carry more than 5. I also really haven't been checking my inventory yet. Okay, I don't have a telescope, I guess. Is this all part of my room? Bouge AF.
An old sesterce from Roman Gaul. An old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
I think, oh, they're coins, I guess. No, I wanted to look at the paintings more. God damn it. I had more investigating I wanted to do. I wanted to look at art. It's my favorite thing. Let me look at the art. Is that a Titian or a Raphael? I can't quite remember. I was like, wait, what? Failed? Oh. I didn't pick up the book on the quay. I met Mr. Washington. Okay. I got 4 skilly points. Okay. What do we want to go for next? Do we want to do... We're gonna do that because we do need that. We're gonna do that because we do need that. Yeah. All right. Equipping manuscripts. Here you can choose what to read during adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. I only have one. Oh. Okay. We'll read that. Cool, I'm having a dream. Who are you people?
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durocher's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord
There is no
Mortimer.
Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Napoleon?
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Aw, man, my dream got interrupted.
I'm coming.
I'm not. Slowly but surely. I will get there in a second.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to.
Oh my God, George.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel. dictated to him by voices.
Getting there.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better. The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance. Devil's Thorn.
I did want to look at the artwork. Oh, heckin' yeah.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't
It's
touch.
because he had to prove it. He was a doubter. And again, Caravaggio. It's just God tier, you know? I love fucking art. I am coming!
Excuse
Yes!
me. Am I bothering you?
No.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Get the hell fucking
Count on
George
me, sir.
Washington.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Don't trust me. I'm gonna fuck it up. Okay. Okay.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Okay.